Hey everybody, it's Josh from Extra Pint. Welcome to another consolation semifinal match from the Extra Pint Dallas tournament that took place on October 18th, 2023. We've got Paul Olsen of Extra Pint Dallas and Mark Harper of Kansas City Crokinole.
Do you want to count it off for us?
Sure. 3, 2, 1, shoot.
As Extra Pint Houston champion Mark McCleary calls the volley. Won by Mark Harper, he elects to start off. Mark fires a little long. Paul with a nice clear rolls away. Paul with the hammer has the advantage. Ooh, a very nice attempt by Mr. Harper. Barely misses that hole. Ends up leaving Paul with 2 discs on the board. Mark's gonna have his work cut out for him. And ends up forcing Paul into a jam. Accidentally peels. And Paul just content to hit and stick over there. Mark loses his shooter again. Sets Paul up with an open 20. He fires long. Not the worst miss in the world. Mark's gonna have a tough time scoring from there. And it's just simply clear as they go back and forth. Mark's gonna try to angle in 20 here. Touches, doesn't quite go. And a peel by Paul Olsen. Leaves Mark with almost nothing here. Shoots, rolls away. All Paul has to do is touch and stay on the board. I personally screwed this up a few times myself. Not a gimme, but he gets it. Paul Olsen goes up 2-0 in a race to 7. Consolation semifinal. This is a double elimination tournament, almost in the purest sense. The winner of this match will go on to take on the loser of the final in a match for second place.
Score was
That was the first game, right?
Yeah.
You said 5 of the time. Oh, Paul, I see.
Paul's going to start this one off, and he drains his 20.
5 points scored the whole thing.
We're just waiting for these guys to finish.
We'll hurry.
Mark responds,
You want me to help pack up boards?
as does Paul.
You want me to help pack up boards?
We can wait a little bit. We're really not.
And they're off to the races now.
Appreciate
They
it.
both got 2 in the cup. Paul shoots. He's the first to miss. Goes a little long.
One of these others. I get to figure out.
Mark clears, rolls away. It's not in a great spot for him, though. It's not a great leave. Paul, if he wants it, probably has opportunity to ricochet in. Chooses to clear. Mark with the same opportunity comes in from a different angle. Leaves a heavy hanger on Paul's side of the board. Tries to the follow through, just touches and rolls away. Mark manages a clear. Rolls out of the house. Paul, little malfunction there. Gets it corrected, ends up peeling. Forces Mark to peel himself. Paul's going to have to peel here, just make something happen. As he lacks the hammer, that's not going to do it. Mark more than content to stay out there. As they'll just go tit for tat. And Mark ends up taking round 2. As they are now tied. Mark flew all the way in from Kansas City for this one. We hope to see him at the U.S. Open coming up in April 2024. Starts things off just short, leaves a heavy hanger for Paul. Paul fires. Miss hits it. Ends up losing his shooter. Paul barely makes that one. Makes him pay for it though. Paul perhaps trying some self-help there. Not what he was looking for. Paul elects to stay on the board. Let's mark a hide opportunity. There's the peel. Mark again. Barely squeaks into that hole. Slow rolling these 20s. Paul fires long. Mark now firmly in command of this round. Needs to try to stay away from the hole. .20 did not touch the other disc, so he's gonna have to ditch that one. Mark to really pile it on. Nope.
Too hard of a touch.
A little too hard there on the touch. Paul was running out of time in this match, or excuse me, this round, to make something happen. Mark simply peels with the deal in the bag, and he will take that round to go up 4-2. This is Extra Pint Dallas's first singles tournament, first tournament period. Hope to have more from them. Paul's going to start this one out. Cannot make it fall. Paul usually a very good 20 shooter. Mark with the follow-through opportunity just misses. Paul rolls away. Mark with a good effort. Puts that disc in a difficult spot. Paul fires. Maybe a bounce back opportunity here for Mark. Nope, doesn't go, loses his shooter. Paul's opportunity to take advantage of it. Fires, a little too hard, jumps out on him. Paul continues to struggle.
I think Sarah's trying to play something for the kids at home. And we only have one Spotify account.
Mark leaves his disc on his side of the board.
Try some music.
Make life difficult for Paul. Paul rolls right in front of Mark. That's a difficult spot. That's a really tough spot to hit these things through the peg. He manages to do it. Mark again for the hide.
So that's balls. All the other ones come home in the boxes.
Paul makes contact. Mark in no rush here. Content to do that all day long.
Again.
As he goes up 6-2.
You have 6?
Yes, sir. It's more of a strategy game than the 20s game that we're playing here.
As I mentioned, it's more of a strategy contest here.
Let's see, I think it's me.
You get to see a game with a whole bunch of 20s. Both these guys are very good open 20 shooters, though. As Mark starts out with the 20. And Paul starts to get his groove on. Mark again. Paul, a little wide right. He does have hammer, though. Mark fails to clear. Giving the advantage back to Paul. Hits the peg, gets jammed. Mark lines up to simply clear. He's going to stay out of the house. Paul needs to get in there. Rolls in, good attempt. Mark fires. It's the touch. Is it on Paul's side of the board? Paul rolls in. Ends up hiding that one behind a peg. Mark manages to clear that one. Paul's going to need to get back into the center. Peels that one off. Both players have each other's discs behind pegs here. Difficult shot. Gets jammed up on a peg, doesn't go. Paul fires. He misses. That's going to seal his fate.
I'm not gonna be able to make a 20s.
Mark's going to try. Nope. Paul's got that disc hidden quite well. As they discuss the situation, the best Paul can hope for here for a tie, and that's not going to work unless he gets some crazy damage.
I missed this shot before.
The other disc comes back in and knocks him into the 15 or something crazy like that. Hits it, doesn't go. Mark Harper will move on to the second place match, which will take place right after the finals between Robert Roche and Mark McCleary. Paul finally gets it. Till next time on Extra Pint, y'all have a good one.